This is the Yewglen Massage Chair. I picked it up to turn my off hours into a real unwind routine, not just a quick sit and scroll. I wanted a daily reset without booking a spa appointment or dragging myself to a massage place after work. From my experience over the past couple of weeks, it delivers some solid relaxation with a few clear trade-offs you should know before you buy. On looks, Yewglen went for living room friendly instead of clinical, and that choice works. The wood grain PU leather has a soft sheen and feels smooth to the touch. It wipes clean with a damp cloth, and it doesn't get sticky or squeaky like cheaper vinyl. In my opinion, the finish lets it blend into a modern space instead of screaming medical chair. The footprint is real though. Dimensions are about 47.6 by 26.6 by 41.9 inches upright, and it needs extra clearance to recline because it doesn't slide forward like a wall hugger. It's heavy at around 122 pounds, so plan the spot before you unbox. Setup took me under half an hour by myself. The instructions are pretty minimal, but it's mostly plug and play once you see how the arm pads and power connect. Build-wise, my unit arrived with a tiny plastic rattle in the packaging and a slightly loose arm cover that I snapped back in. Not a big deal for me, but it hints at consistency issues others have mentioned. The seat cushion is firm foam under the leather, supportive for short sessions. The arm troughs are lower than I'd prefer when upright, better aligned when reclined. Overall, it looks premium and feels decent to the touch, with a few fit and finish quirks if you look closely. Here's what using it actually feels like. The core massage engine uses fixed points, 8 along the back and 2 under the hips. Fixed points means the rollers don't travel up and down a track. They press on set locations that are built into the chair. That's different from the more expensive chairs that use a moving SL track to follow your spine from neck to glutes. Because these points are static, how good the massage feels depends a lot on your body shape and height. I'm 5'9" with broad shoulders, and the shoulder area feels narrow on me. At times, those back nodes press right on my spine instead of the muscles next to it, which can feel sharp. I've had sessions where I tucked a thin towel behind my lower back to soften the pressure. Intensity has 3 speeds, and there are 5 preset modes, but you can't reposition the rollers laterally since they're fixed. So when it lines up with your back, the kneading can be satisfying. When it doesn't, it can feel like tapping in the wrong place. The air compression system covers shoulders, waist, hips, calves, and feet. It inflates and deflates to squeeze your limbs, and that part is enjoyable. On medium pressure, my calves and ankles get a steady rhythm that pairs nicely with the foot rollers. The foot massage is a highlight for me. Rollers under the soles, plus airbags around the foot give a nice, I needed that sensation after standing all day. The retractable footrest extends by about 12 centimeters. It's officially aimed at folks around 4.9 to 5.7 feet tall. At 5'9", I'm on the edge. I can still use it, but my knees sit a bit higher than ideal, and the toe area is just short of where I want it. If you're over 5'8", know it may feel short. Zero gravity is the feature I kept coming back to. Quick note for anyone new. Zero gravity tilts you back with your legs elevated near heart level. The idea is to spread your body weight more evenly so your back and joints feel less pressure. This chair's zero gravity goes to about 165 degrees, and it genuinely helps the lower back relax. I get more out of the fixed point massage in that position because I'm not bracing. The integrated Bluetooth speakers add to the cocoon vibe. Mine paired on the second try and held a connection reliably. Sound quality is more good enough than audiophile, but with ambient music or nature sounds, it sets a calm mood. The LCD touch control is readable, the menus are simple once you poke around for a day, and the 2-in-1 phone stand keeps a phone off your lap. The ambient lighting at the base is subtle and surprisingly useful in a dim room. Heat is where I was underwhelmed. The listing says lumbar and foot heating. On my unit, the back warmth is faint, more like a gentle temperature lift than a proper heat pad. The foot area gets a little warmer, but still mild. If you've got tight lower back muscles and you count on heat to loosen them, this won't replace a real heating pad. I also ran into a small hiccup with my first day. The control screen didn't register 1 tap out of every 10. It's been fine since, but paired with that early plastic rattle, it added to my "I hope this holds together" feeling. Key features that matter most to me are the zero-gravity recline, the foot rollers with air compression, and the overall look that doesn't clash with a living room. From my experience, a 15-minute session after work in zero gravity with medium air pressure and low massage speed is the sweet spot. The chair hums. It's not whisper quiet, but it's not loud enough to bother a conversation in the next room. I can close my eyes, breathe, and feel tension drop in my calves, ankles, and feet first, then in the lower back as the position takes pressure off. In my opinion, that consistent lower body relief is where this chair shines. The phone stand plus screen combo is thoughtful and practical. The material cleans easily, and my dog's fur doesn't cling to it like cloth. There are limits you should consider. The fixed point system means you can't move the hands to follow your tight spots. If the node sits squarely on your spine rather than the muscle bands, it's uncomfortable. The shoulder channel is narrow. If you're broad across the chest or shoulders, the top feels tight. The arm massagers are set low, so in upright mode, my elbows hover awkwardly. They align better when I recline. The footrest length favors shorter users. If you're around 5'3", it's perfect for you. If you're 5'7" or taller, expect a compromise. My unit has been functional, but I've seen enough user reports about missing parts or dead heat to say quality control can be hit or miss. I emailed support with a basic question about increasing heat output and never got a reply. That doesn't inspire confidence if something serious goes wrong later. I'd recommend this for someone who values style, needs a compact-ish massage station in a living space, and falls into the shorter to average height range. It's perfect for end-of-day decompression if your main goal is leg and foot relief with a relaxing recline. If you want a chair that tracks your back precisely, or you're taller and broader, you'll be happier with a moving roller design, even if it costs more. Measure your space too. Because it's not a wall hugger, you need clearance behind it for the 165-degree recline, and once it's parked, you probably won't want to move it. In conclusion, the Yewglen Massage Chair looks great, sets a calming mood, and in the right body range, delivers a soothing routine, especially for feet and calves, with a zero-gravity position that really helps the lower back. The trade-offs are a fixed-point back system that won't adapt to everyone, mild heat that's more comfort than therapy, fit constraints for taller or broader folks, and some confidence concerns around build consistency and support responsiveness. If you land a solid unit and you fit the size profile, it can feel like a personal spa corner at home. If those risks make you nervous, consider stepping up to a chair with a true roller track and a stronger track record for service. Please check the comment section for detailed information about the Yewglen Massage Chair. Thank you for watching.